The Passback system is designed to help grades pass from the Canvas gradebook to PowerTeacher Pro. However, we need to think of the gradebook in Canvas as your actual gradebook and PowerTeacher Pro as the report card. There's been some misconceptions about the system, so let's take a look at some items that have come up during the first semester. First, that Canvas is slower or harder to use than PowerTeacher Pro. Because of this shift in thinking as Canvas as being the gradebook and digital hub, and PowerTeacher Pro being the report card, this is like comparing apples to oranges. Let's look at a side by side comparison of their features. In PowerTeacher Pro, students will see the name of the assignment group, the number of points, the due date, and the grade. However, in Canvas, students will see all of this and so much more. They will see additional details about the assignment and resources for the assignment, and not only their grade, but any feedback from the rubric or written audio or video feedback that you have created on the assignment. They'll also be able to use the inbox to communicate with you or you with them. PowerTeacher Pro gives basic information about an assignment and the grade, while Canvas goes well beyond the basics and allows students to see a wealth of information. The bottom line is before the grade passback system was put into place, students and parents would have to use two different systems to see all of the information about assignments and grading feedback. Whereas now they only need to look in Canvas. That's why it's our digital hub. It may take longer to put in assignment information, but that's because there's more information available. The next big misconception is that the system doesn't work all the time, as grades don't always pass back. 99% of the time, the issues have been human error. If your grades have not passed back to PowerTeacher Pro, check that you have created a unique assignment name, not longer than 30 characters. The correct assignment group has been added. The assignment contains both a due date and availability dates, and that the assignment is set to sync. During last year and the first semester, one of these items has been the main cause of grades not passing back. The most common being that the correct assignment group was not added. You can also check to see what the issue may be before reaching out to your ITC. In Canvas, go to the Grade Sync tab and look for the status report. If it says completed and has a green check mark, you are good to go. However, if there is a red exclamation mark, there is at least one issue. Click on completed and a new window will open with more information on what the cause for the error is. If the report says failed, the sync for the entire Canvas system most likely did not work the night before. You can manually resync your grades by going to the gradebook and selecting Actions and Sync to SIS. Check the Grade Sync tab again and the report should say completed. If you cannot fix the issue after checking this area, contact your ITC. Misconception number 3 is that every assignment needs to be graded. This isn't true. If you would like to not count or grade an assignment, click on the button underneath where you add points for that assignment labeled "Do not count this assignment towards the final grade." The next misconception is how to set up paper assignments in Canvas. When you create an assignment that will be physically turned into you rather than through Canvas and will be graded, you need to select on paper as the submission type when setting up the assignment. This will let Canvas know to not look for a submission, but will allow for you to enter a grade in the Canvas gradebook. This will help with the missing designation on the student side. You should also note that you should only label an assignment as no submission when you are not collecting any work from students. And finally, do I need to include a digital copy of the assignment if students are submitting it on paper? The answer is a resounding yes. As we have learned from our current educational climate with students missing every day, they have no way of receiving the assignment if the digital copy isn't there for them to download. And besides, this is a best practice to include as much information as possible in Canvas. There have been a few more questions that have popped up about Canvas and grading throughout the semester. So if your question hasn't been answered in this video, you should refer to the Canvas and Power Teacher Grading Checklist and FAQ. This is a living document, and as new questions arise, they will be answered here. This document has been linked below in the Additional Resources section. For any further questions, please feel free to contact your ITC.